Hi guys, I'm going to do a video of how to test the ignition switch bottom out of they fit various models, to be honest. Jaguar, Land Rover, BMW Mini. The 9-pin plugs are very commonly used. They can cause a variety of problems, including no ignition. Some cars you'll get the ignition on and it won't start the engine. They can cause various fault codes, air suspension codes, all sorts of different stuff depending on the make and model of the car. I've not done a video of how to take this off because my particular one was a Range Rover L322, but they do fit BMWs, Minis, Jaguars as well. So once you've got this off, you've got your 9 pins here. The centre 3 pins, 1, 2, 3. They're your permanent powers from the fuse board. You should have a permanent 12 volt or battery voltage to them 3 pins. Then your outer pins, so 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. They're basically, these will join together. These will make contact in the different positions of the ignition. So how to test it is you need a multimeter. You want to set it to 20,000 ohms or 20k ohms. Wait a second. Right, and then you want to get a decent flat blade screwdriver that fits tightly in the end of the ignition switch so you don't damage it, just in case it isn't faulty. Then you've got position 0, position 1, ignition position 2, and then position 3 is crank. That will send the power to the starter motor. So set it to 0. Set it to position 2. Get your multimeter ready. You're not worried too much about the inner pins. If these outer pins are doing the job correctly, these will be working fine, so don't worry about the middle 3. But get your multimeter, do them opposite each other. Sorry, I'm just trying to do the video and hold these at the same time. So if everything's correct, you should have no resistance whatsoever in the pins opposite each other. So try the middle one. Yeah, no resistance whatsoever. My particular fault, it was the ignition was coming on, so these 4 pins were fine. Or these 6 were fine. These 3 here, as you turned it to position 3 or you turned it to crank, basically there was a build-up of carbon on this particular contact inside the switch. That was stopping power delivery to the starter motor, or to the immobiliser and then the starter motor. I have seen guys where you can strip it, you can pop these clips here, both sides, and this cam gear, this plastic white cam gear comes out, and then you can get a nail file in the brass copper contacts, scrub them down, clean them up. I won't advise using WD-40. It wants to be an electrical contact cleaner really, so there's no grease or anything for dirt and dust to stick to inside there. Clean them up. You can do that for the cost of it. I personally would just recommend, if yours has failed, just buy another one, because the last thing you want to do is be in the middle of nowhere, turn the car off and it doesn't start again. It's absolutely crucial this is working correctly. So if you think it's on its way out, just replace it. But that's how you test it. This particular one caused me a lot of problems and it took me an hour or 2 to get to the bottom of it. But that's how you test it. If you're a little bit more advanced and you've got a power probe, you can test the with the plug still on. You can just turn the ignition with the key, check the voltages coming in and out of the pins. It's absolutely, don't use a test light, because your test light can light up and you can only have 8 volts coming out of, or 10 volts coming out of a pin, because the resistance is high. It's absolutely crucial. You're getting battery voltage to each of the pins, so make sure you use a multimeter or a power probe if you decide to do it that way. It's a lot better really if you take it off the car, check the resistance of the pins, because you might have battery voltage but a high resistance. It's possible. So that's how you test them. And if you really want to strip it down, give it a clean up as well if it tests good, and then put it back on the car. So yeah, hope this video helps. If it does, just like and subscribe. It'll help me out, guys. Thanks for watching.